I'm sure a lot of you found this channel through these videos. And although I don't make such videos anymore, I have been studying / working 10 plus hours consistently for almost 6 years now. And yesterday it got me thinking, why and how did I exactly learn this? So here's this thing my father used to say when I was small. Ki whatever standard you're in, you're supposed to study that many hours. So like if you're in 4th standard, you have to study 4 hours every day. If you're in 7th standard, you have to study 7 hours every day. And by 7th standard, I was doing that. By 8th standard, I got access to unlimited internet, and I was trying to look up guides on how can I study 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. Well, the reason for the third cup this morning is that I have a huge ulcer on this side, but I have to shoot this video today. But it hurts so much. That is why the only way is I drink something really hot that desensitizes it for some time. But I got this. By 8th standard, I got access to unlimited internet, and I was looking on YouTube guide of how to focus for 10 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, and I was consuming all these guides for productivity, time management, and effectiveness. But that was almost 8 years ago. But currently studying or working 10 hours every single day is pretty normal in my life because I've been doing it for the last 4 to 5 years now. And in this video, I'm not just going to tell you how you can hit the 10-hour mark consistently. You study however many hours you want. I'm going to tell you how you can focus better. No Pomodoro, no cold shower, no morning routine, none of that generic stuff. I'm only going to tell you top secret things you have never heard before that I have used and it has worked for me. And I'm also going to discuss that one thing without which even if you work or study for 15 hours a day, it's not going to do shit. Let's get started. Coming to point number 1, low-level distractions. Almost every focused person that I've ever seen, or when I am looking at myself, when I'm self-reflecting on me being focused, there is always something in my hand or somewhere else. Something small, something that I can fidget around. That is what a fidget spinner was for. But a fidget spinner or doing this with your pen while you're focusing can actually help. How? Pretty analogous to vaccination. That is a medical terminology. You guys know what vaccination is, but did you know that actually in vaccination they are not putting in some antibody, they are not putting in something good in your body. So what they put in our blood in vaccination, or at least some part of vaccination, is they put in our blood some very low power antigens. And in reaction to that, our body makes antibodies to that particular disease. That way, when that actual disease shows up to our body is already ready to fight it because we put that low power antigen before. And we are gonna do the same thing. We are gonna vaccinate ourselves from distractions by using small distractions, something that does not really use our brain, something that is not draining us, something that does not require much of physical movement. Like I can do this while I'm studying. You'll see a lot of people doing this kind of things, or they're doing this, something or the other. Me personally, I keep unlocking my watch. If you can spot what kind of habit you generally have when you're really focused, you can make that a trigger into being focused. I have run out of coffee, the pain is coming back, but before it comes back, I need to tell you about point number 2, which is deep work sessions. And by the way, I have also started reading this book. But coming to the point is that unless you absolutely work alone, one deep work session every single day is generally manageable and also almost always more than enough for that particular day. Now the thing about deep work sessions is that realistically they can only happen in early mornings or late nights because that is when most people are sleeping, there are no distractions, people are not going to come and ask for your time, you're not obligated to anything. And for 4 years of my college life, I used to do it late at night. After I've graduated college, I'm getting old, guys, so I have realized that I should probably wake up early. And because currently I'm a founder, I run a business, so early mornings is the only time my clients are also sleeping, my team is also sleeping, so I can wake up early at 6-7 a.m. and get in like 2 to 3 hours of uninterrupted time. I don't even open my phone, do not reply to any text because people will just think, oh, Sankho is sleeping. Perfect. And the rest of my day is time blocked pretty effectively inside of Akiflow. From the deep work session to the team stand-up, office time, gym, everything has a time block assigned. See, the beauty of Akiflow lies in its ease of use and connectivity. I have connected my Gmail, my Slack, and my Notion all to Akiflow, and it just makes this whole process a lot more seamless. The AI copilot is also learning from my habits and my patterns so that after I add a task, it automatically assigns it to its most appropriate domain or project, and after that I just need to drag that task onto the calendar to block a particular chunk of time. You can check out Akiflow by clicking the first link in the description and book an one-on-one onboarding call with the official Akiflow team. Thanks a lot to Akiflow for making today's video possible. So as it turns out, I have misjudged the time, so I have to get going. This fucking shit every single day. That is why I leave for office early. I don't wanna. So the term body doubling is kind of misleading, but it is also the most efficient one on this list. So like in very simple terms, if you want to be working, be around people who are also working. It can be a library, a coffee shop, or anywhere else. And that is sort of the purpose that the office serves for me. Secret technique of working hard.
Just stick to it.
Drink Red Bull.
But नहीं होता है कभी कभी. I don't want to work, but finish तो करना होता है.
I also need to be here to make sure these people are working, but the other way as well. Kal performance review. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well have you done? What do you think? 8. If I am here, everyone is working, I would also get some work done without ever thinking about it. So, now the last point is very interesting but a little counterintuitive, but hear me out. I think you should start playing video games. I feel like instead of spending 4 or 5 hours every day on this phone scrolling, you should play 2-3 hours of video games. But don't take my word for it. Here is a study, a scientific study. The impact of video games on training surgeons in the 21st century. I wouldn't go through the whole thing, I'll put a link to it if you want to read it, but we can see that the surgeons who played video games at least 3 hours a week made 37% fewer errors, completed things 27% faster, and overall did everything 33% better. There is some performative index in this, but you get my point. But why is that? Here is a very simple side-by-side comparison for you. While scrolling, you essentially shut off your brain. While gaming, you are forced to lock in. Do you think playing games is better than scrolling in your free time?
I think playing games is definitely better.
Yes, better. Way better, right?
Why?
Way better, bro.
Why? Because you actually use your mind.
See, scrolling requires and also promotes a very short attention span. 3 seconds, I don't like it. Swipe, swipe, swipe. But gaming forces you to focus for longer periods of time. Even something as small as Clash Royale is forcing you to focus and strategize for 3 long minutes.
I believe that playing games is so much more better because it improves your cognitive.
2 hours of doing this before going to sleep makes you filled with guilt. But 2 hours of gaming before you go to sleep is the best thing you can ever do. You will feel so happy, so fulfilled, you will feel so tired as well, you'll go straight to sleep. Scrolling is like essentially staring into a void, while gaming, you make mistakes. You are forced to identify your patterns and your opponent's patterns and adapt to them. You are forced to coordinate with your team and learn team plays, but most importantly, it teaches you how to perform under pressure.
देखो रिकॉन से पहले पीक कर रहे हैं भाई.
Main. Not sticking. Half हो गया बा. Nice. Holy shit.
See, I could talk about this for 2 more hours, but let's not do that in this video. I'll probably make another video about why you should play games instead of scrolling. But for now, that brings us to the end of the video. And a few things I wanted to say is that I am coming back on this YouTube channel again. I will be uploading much more frequently, and a few videos a month I will just be uploading for the sake of it, because I want this to be my channel, not just something where I look for views and look for more subscribers. I want it to encapsulate my life really well. So more life updates coming, more videos which are not gonna go viral but which are very deeply about me are coming to this channel. And good videos are coming to the channel over the next 3 months, the last 3 months of this year. This is the last 3 months, right? Yes. If you want to watch more videos like this, which is kind of a vlog but also has some information, some value to it, some fun element to it as well, I hope it was fun. Bye.